As you can see, my location is very different today, and it's because I decided to do this video as an inspiration from my shopping trip. I just got back from the shop, and as you will all well know, the prices of items are no joke. When I say they're no joke, prices are high. So today I'm just going to share some tips on how I'm navigating financially in this economic times that we are in. And I'm sure you also have yours. As you well know, this is a very new channel. Please do share, comment, and like. This is a channel where we learn to grow financially, to learn from our past mistakes and how to do things better as well. It's one thing to be dealing with price hike, but it's another thing to be dealing with shrinkology as well. So this is where the items that you used to buy, the sizes look the same, but actually the quantity has been reduced. There's this porridge that I buy from Costco. Usually when we pour it into the porridge tin, which is also from Costco as well, you still have a bit of porridge left in the box. But now you pour the porridge into this tin and you pour everything in there and it's still not full. Tuna that I buy from Lidl. I mean, just so many things. I could go on and on and on. You can see that the price has reduced, and it's not just one brand and it's not just one shop, it's everywhere. So you can't even escape it. We've got war going on, we've got interest rate to deal with, and it's never ending. But some way, somehow, as I mentioned, we still have to live. So here are my strategies, the things that I have built, the systems that I've built to help myself and my family as well to just navigate this financial craziness and not to run into trouble. Number one, always have a budget. I love to budget so that I know what are we, focusing on this month. What are our necessities? What should we do without? And then what can we trade off as well? I don't like to go into a shop without a budget because I'm most likely to go buy things that are not really necessary for that month, or because my attention being caught off by things that are not so necessary, or things that I can just wait till, another month, or just being tempted in general. And if as I'm sure you've heard this before, you can go into a shop, come out, you've bought everything, but the very things that you went into the shop to buy, you probably didn't even buy half of them, or not at all. So always make sure that you have a budget or a plan. Be mindful of the company that you keep. When you are growing in life, be whatever goals or visions that you have, you have to check the people that you are in close proximity with. Are they helping you grow? Are they stunting your growth? Are they being a hindrance? Are they encouraging you? And and the same applies with your finances as well. There is no point in you hanging out with friends who are always encouraging you to spend. They are YOLO. It's like, oh, why are you so uptight? We only live once. So you have to check yourself as well. Are you trying to impress? Are you live above your means? Because no one is putting that pressure on you, but you just want to look good. So just know that you are running your own race, and don't let anyone pressure you. And if your company is not helping you, then you might have to minimize it or to reduce it as well. So check your close companions, your close friends, and even family as well. I don't know about you, but for me, I like to keep a stable dress size. I know it can be quite challenging. We're all very different, but for me, this is one thing I have tried to do, because the more my size keep fluctuating, then I'm forced to go and buy new clothes, and that means I'm spending more money, and I'm also taking up space in the house as well. So, in as much as I can, I try my very best. I've got some clothes that I've had them for probably about maybe close to 10 years now. Obviously, they may be out of fashion here and there, but the point I'm trying to make is just trying to be healthy. Keeping a stable dress size will go a long way as well. I know back in Africa, for example, we tend to sew clothes, so it can be, you might not necessarily notice it. Maybe you might notice it, but you're not very mindful of it. But here, the fact that you have to keep changing your dress size is very easily noticeable. So that's one thing I like to do to just keep my budget on the low. Number 6, still on clothes. I choose quality over quantity. Yes, things have gone up drastically, but at the same time, for items that I know I'm going to use for a very long time, like not clothes, but yes, there are some clothes that I know I'll be using more regularly. So not like the everyday, not occasional wear. The shoes, the footwear, I make sure I get very good quality ones, so I don't have to keep going back to buy new ones. Yes, I know there's fast fashion these days. I do double in them as well, but I just try to keep them to a very minimal. If because sometimes I must admit there are some of the styles in there that are a lot more nicer than the others. So, but whatever the case may be, is quality over quantity. Decluttering. I like to declutter a lot. And I used to wait till January to declutter, but I have stopped doing that. I just declutter very often because when you leave it for a very long time, it becomes very, very hard. It becomes very daunting. So I like to just every now and then just go and check my wardrobe, check the kids stuff or just things around the house. Do we still need this? Are we still using them? If it's not, then it has to go. And I always have to speak to myself like, when it comes to clothes, you tell yourself that, oh, I'm going to wear this. When I lose weight, I'm going to do this and that. No, if you haven't used it for a year, there are some gadgets that are not even, they made sense at that time, but now they're of no use. Get rid of them. So when you're getting rid of these things, how do you get rid of them? I love Facebook. I mean, Facebook has been, very instrumental in my life, because I have sold a number of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I have also bought very good quality items as well from Facebook. I remember I bought a bed set for baby, like a drawer, a wardrobe, and a cot from mom. It was a Mama and Papa's brand. Until this day, we still have it. It's still it was very good wood. So there are times that I've really got some very good deals, very good quality items from Facebook Marketplace as well. And sometimes you just give the things away. If you're not going to use it, give it away. Don't tell yourself, oh, I'm going to use it tomorrow or listen, just give them away. Let it go into someone's home as well. Number 5 is reusing the money that I get from the proceeds of items that I sell on Facebook. I have also joined Vinted. Yes, I'm a new member to Vinted. I'm sold on that one as well. What do I do with the proceeds? When I get them, I have a pot where I keep the money and reuse them to actually buy certain things that we may need. So instead of going back into my budget to go and take that money, because I have that pot of money sitting there from the proceeds of the sales, I use them for it. And I love to keep my stuff very well, and also teach the kids that your bicycles, your scooters, make sure you don't leave them outside. Keep them in good condition so that you can sell them on, and so forth, and vice versa as well. It just helps keep the planet. You don't have to keep throwing every single thing away. There are things that can go to another person and be reused a number of times, as long as it's hygienic, it's still in good condition. You don't always need to throw everything away. And you have to be very careful of social media, because they'll sell you so many things, and if you're not careful, you just keep buying and buying and buying. So just be careful about all the trends. There's one trend today, within a few months it's gone, and your items keeps growing, your budget just keeps going out of the roof. So just be very careful. Quality over quantity. Point number 7, I like to bulk cook. Yes, I like to eat out. At the same time, eating out comes at a hefty cost. Yes, I make room for eating out. However, majority of the time is bulk cooking. And occasionally where there's very little time, due to a packed to-do list or just a very busy month, sometimes I do order bulk food from a caterer as well. It's expensive, but it's still better than the very little takeout every now and then. Just one takeout can just depend on what you order. The cost adds up. It does add up. And I do feel sorry for anyone that cannot cook in this economy, because it means your money cannot stretch far. So I like to keep a good balance. Majority of the time, maybe 70% of the time is bulk cooking. Occasionally, yes, caterer, then I'll still make room for the odd eat out as well. My last point is number 8, is always looking out for deals and collecting points as well. I tend to, depend on where you shop, I tend to collect points from Tesco. Lidl, I don't know so much. Lidl, it's not really doing it for me anymore. I think I kind of collect more from Tesco and Sainsbury's as well. It just depends. Really. Even with my points from Tesco, I was able to book a 2 day 2 day trip to Legoland. So just things like that. I just make sure that I'm diligent in collecting them when I buy food, when I buy, groceries and all that. I know a friend that is very good at couponing, finding deals here and there. I mean, she would do very well in America. And I also make use of my insurance as well, because I've got life insurance with Vitality, and they always have some fantastic prices. Sorry, not prices. They've got some fantastic deals for members. I know it has reduced. We used to get a lot of free cinema tickets. Now it's 50% off, but there's still quite a lot of stuff. I can get 70% off spa. There are so many things. So you just have to look at your lifestyle and what you can get out of it. I have not gotten to credit card points. It's a no-go for me as of now. But yes, the store ones and vouchers here and there, make good use of the ones, the workplaces ones, wherever you go that people give you, can give you some good deals. But just be very careful. You read the fine prints before you go and sign up for anything. So these are a few of the many tips on how I'm navigating life financially, especially with things going up and up. There's still more. I would love to hear from you as well, what you do as well to keep your costs down, how you are trying to remain sane in the midst of this financial chaos. And please share, like, comment. If you need to reach out to me, please feel free to do so. My email is up there. But until then, I'll see you in my next video.